Be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swung on, belted. That's going back. Back some more. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. He'll touch 'em all. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Line drive, caught. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Singing the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
And you look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
That misses. 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Got it. Climbs the wall and steals a home run.
Wow, I'll tell you, things start feeling pretty dicey when you're tracking one into the corner like that. So I love the effort to leave his feet to make an awesome leaping catch. Timed it just right and held on for the out. Definitely a highlight reel play.
And next for LA, Taylor Ward. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu brings it in for the third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Top of the second. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Now it's the right fielder Wilyer Abreu. Way inside, gets out of the way. That's hard hit in the line. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but two runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Now here is Ceddanne Rafaela.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lined into right. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer.
This is the classic manufacturing a run situation. A runner at third, less than 2 outs, and a golden opportunity to bring him home.
And that one a little below the knees. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Batting 8th, catcher Connor Wong.
Now a chance for Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. And we're back.
And
bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Rips that one to right. Abreu snags it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 6th, center fielder Joe Adell.
Here's Joe Adell. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. The 1-1 is fouled off. Buehler deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that quickly 2 away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So here's Wade now. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Buehler fires. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Check swing called strike. 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Abreu makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Angels strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. And a 1-1. Just missed. And a foul ball. That misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, left
Now
fielder,
batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Hamilton aboard here at first with nobody out. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 strikes.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here now the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. Two outs. Hit on the ground to short. Neto slings to first. That's the 3rd out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Buehler winds and fires. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The 2-2.
3-2.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Abreu brings it in with a nice running grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Grounder might be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. 2 on, 1
Now
out.
batting,
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Berg. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here is Darno. The 2-1. Just missed. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. In the air, right field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Just off the inside edge. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the last half of the 3rd. Late swing fouled off.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Travis d'Arnaud coming around 3rd. The tag, and he's in there. And they lead by 4.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be Luis Rengifo.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings complete. Angels 5 and the Red Sox 1. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Trevor Story. Next pitch is downstairs. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's
Now batting,
2 for 2
right
now
fielder,
on the night.
William
And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still
Now
want to
batting,
move the runner
center
up and
fielder,
give your team a chance to score.
Rafaela.
That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
On the ground to short, Neto. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, number 39.
And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Pitch
2
misses,
balls, 1 strike.
and a count 2-1. That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat that fast.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're midway in the 4th. Angels 5 and the Red Sox 2. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. There's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 2nd homer this series, and they boost their lead. It's 6-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Walker Buehler will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So a lefty out of the pen, Garrett Crochet.
He's throwing the ball very
Now
well
pitching for
overall this
Boston.
season. He's been really tough to
Number
get to.
35.
You see that ERA, and that's where you
Garrett
love to
Crochet.
be.
So the lineup flips over, and next for the Angels, Zach Neto. Next offering is downstairs.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Rips one to right, and there's a hit. And next for L.A., Nolan Schanuel. And it is 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Two down, bases empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. Angels get one with a solo homer. Now a 6-2 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the fifth.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now, David Hamilton in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. And base hit. Wong around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 6-3.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've lost 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Abraham Toro.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jack Kachanowicz won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Angels.
in the game for the Angels, Brock
Number
Burke.
46.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry.
Runner takes off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. And there are two down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Fought off foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 outs. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. Hamilton at second. Anthony at first. 2 out of the inning. Hot shot to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Major League Baseball is on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. Fouled off left side. That one missed. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brennan Bernardino preparing to come on if needed. Whitlock also getting ready. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. His 4th home run of the season. It's 7-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two outs, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr., the next to hit for the Angels. One, two now. And he chases that one. That ends the frame. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. It's now 7-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Soriano getting ready to go. Neris getting cranked up as well. That one misses. 3-1 now.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Nabs it. 1 down. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next pitch is outside.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
One out, runner at second. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Adele pulls it down. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Connor Wong.
So man aboard, Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Check swing didn't go. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 7 and the Red Sox 3.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new
22.
pitcher on the mound, Garrett Whitlock.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
The 1-1. In the air, out towards left center. Durant makes the play, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman
Christian Moore now at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Fires in time.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach.
And here is
Neto.
Zach Neto.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Renan Bernardino, the left-hander, up and throwing. That's to third. Meyer to first. That ends the inning. Angels held in check, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Angels.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
59.
Jose Soriano.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in
Soriano.
throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses.
full count.
Counts full, 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
Now
patient at the
batting,
plate.
left
The
fielder,
game plan that he's
Jerry
sticking to.
Duran.
He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and that's the first out. And stepping in
Now
for
batting,
Boston,
first
Abraham
baseman,
Toro.
Abraham Toro.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 the count.
That one misses, 2-2. Hamilton leads off first with 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started.
Now batting,
3-pitch strikeout.
designated
You've
hitter,
got to be better at the
Roman
plate right
Anthony.
there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Red Sox down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
And that one is inside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Red Sox lead 1. Deficit remains at 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 7th, and now the
leading off
first
for the
baseman,
Halos.
Nolan
First
Shadowell.
baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Durant makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the
Here's
Angels,
Mike Trout.
designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And it's fouled away. Hard hit, right side. Takes it himself.
Got him.
2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Taylor.
2 down, base is empty.
Ford.
Now here is Taylor Ward. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Angels leave one. They still lead at 7-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
54.
Hector Neris. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Neris.
Here's Trevor Story now. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball, that's low.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So stepping in for
Wilyer
Boston,
Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And that is out of play. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two now. That's down and in. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
That's ball
Falling
2.
behind 2-1.
You got 2
The
balls,
Angels
1 strike.
leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
Just one of
batting,
those seeing
number
high base hits
39.
through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. 1-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
Rafael stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score. And it's an RBI single. It's 7-4.
Now batting, catcher Connor
Here comes the
Wong.
skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Hector Neris done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
they turn to their
Angels,
closer, Kenley Jansen.
number 74.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And here is Connor Wong. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Darno collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 7-4 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of the
71.
8th. Jorge Alcala.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this
And
season, as
leading
you
off
see
for
with
the
the big
Phillies,
ERA. So
center
this is an
fielder,
important outing for him to get on the right track.
Fastball
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These batters are not getting
2 balls,
fooled right now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Now batting,
to even that
right
count
fielder,
up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Junior.
So in now for the Angels, Lamont Wade Jr. Up and in. That's ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Next offering is in the dirt. And that's outside. Ripped on a line. Rafaela makes the play, and it's out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. We go to the
Leading
9th,
off
and
for
stepping in for Boston,
Second baseman,
David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Jansen fires. Tap back to the mound. And that's foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, left fielder.
He's 2 outs away. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And a base hit right there.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man at first. Roman Anthony, the next to hit.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Jansen is just 1 strike away. Neto. And that'll do it.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.